What's up, guys? XJ9 here. Today's gonna be a quick video about the new relics revealed today. Although it's not a relic, it's actually the relic tier passive. So we can go right into this. I will move my camera a little bit. I do apologize. And I'm gonna hide over here, and this chicken's gonna go over here. Okay. There you go. Yeah, actually, I'm put myself there. How about that? And my chicken will go there. Uh, so pretty much, we unlock all these regardless of relic choice. So as you progress through each tier, you'll unlock powerful passive buffs and XP multipliers. Goes from tier 1 to tier 7. I will also say that the points required to get to the tiers are as follows. Tier 1 is 10 points. You get this automatically after you finish the tutorial. Tier 2 is 750 points, which is literally nothing. So it's so fast. Tier 3 is 2,000, which again is pretty darn fast. You should honestly get Tier 2 and Tier 3 very quickly. And again, Tier 4, only 5,000. I think this is very, you can probably get this within a few hours, maybe even less, honestly. And then Tier 5,000, Tier 6, 1,700, and then Tier 7, 2,600. Is that 26? No, 20. Sorry, that's not 2,600. So it's 17,000 points for Tier 6. 26,000 for tier 7. Sorry. So, yeah, that's the points. You do need 60,000 points to finish your dragon tier. So, if we talk about the relics fast, so again, tier 1, what will you have right off the bat? 4x XP multiplier. All farming crops grow 5 times faster. So, that's actually quite interesting. I'll talk about the tiers first. So, right energy never drains. Hit chances increased by 20% by, I guess, by all styles, which is pretty crazy. Archaeology shop is fully available. Souls earned from necromancy rituals are increased by 400%. So what does this mean? Well, I was thinking about trading farming with like manure, but I wonder if is it actually good to do farm runs early on, or is it good to just do the manure and then do the honeycombs the next day? Tell me what you think about farming. Like, do you think it'll be worth getting farms, or do you just buy wood leaves, put it in the honeycombs, and then next day you get a bunch of farming XP. I don't know if you can actually harvest it like at once or periodically, like as it uses the wood leaves. Blood energy never drains. I mean, that's not actually a big deal. I don't think it is, but we will have one agility, so it is quite nice. Hit chance increased by 20% means even if you pick like a melee, for instance, the melee combat relic, you can still hybrid quite comfortably if required. So like as I say, someone chooses magic with free specials, they can also like hybrid melee and probably not have to even debuff. So yeah, hybriding is still a option in leagues definitely, but I don't like hybriding. Archaeology shop is fully available, so I mean it just means you don't have to get a bunch of like tier 1 archaeology like from Caredit, whatever it's called, to get qualifications. I think there is still points that be earned through qualifications though. Souls earned through necromancy rituals are increased by 400%. So what does this one mean, guys? Well, it pretty much means that if you're training necromancy, you can get all your abilities quite fast with like within the tiers. So like you unlock talent points, but you need to still do souls, but you don't have to do that many souls. It also means that people that aren't doing necromancy, such as like me, like I'm picking melee, well, we can just do a little bit of necromancy, get like bone shield or something, right? It is also only souls, it's not like resources. So tier 2 is a 6 times multiplayer. So within doing only like a minimum of 74 or like even less tasks, like maybe even only 30 tasks, like kill 5 goblins, cook rat meat and stuff, we'll have 6 times XP, which is pretty crazy to have. Thaler is increased by 4x. I don't know why Thaler is relevant. Rare items are twice as common. Uh, that is quite low. I don't know if that helps anything in particular with the early game. I think it's better to just do skills until later on if for like the better drop chance. When assigned a Slayer task, you will be able to choose between 2 tasks. That is very good. That is permanent Slayer VIP tickets. Choose between minimum or maximum assignment amounts when requesting a new Slayer task. Is also very good. Shitty task, skip it. Very good task, you keep it. Slayer points and Reaper points are 5x when completing tasks. So that pretty much gets rid of the whole issue with, oh my god, I have no Soul Reaper points to buy like Hydrixes or Essence Finality. Pretty much means do Slayer, get Slayer points, you'll get a lot. Like if you do like 80 plus Slayer, and you just buy the ability to get buy Reaper tasks with Slayer points. That's like the first upgrade you should buy, and you just keep doing Slayer, keep doing Reaper tasks really fast, and get your Essence of Finalities, and that's really it. Tier three, 6x multiplayer. Nothing changed there. All movement abilities are reduced to 4.8 seconds. So surge and dive, you can really get around everywhere super fast. So like if you don't choose like the Slayer teleport to get to like a certain dinosaur Anachronia, or I don't know, the Ice Strike Warden Cave or something, you could get there quite fast with diving. It's not like a power burst acceleration, but it's pretty close. Dive ability is automatically unlocked, so we just get to become super mobile. Again, only 2,000 points, so again, based on this, you really just want to do random things to get a bunch of points. Like, will it be good to actually focus on one skill? I actually don't think so. I think you're gonna want to get like 40 in like all skills, do all the different tasks. Like, oh, catch a bird, catch this, make this, cook raw beef or something. Like you're gonna want to do a bunch of different skills for the bunch of different achievements, so that you can unlock these multipliers with the 6 times XP multiplier, and like 8 times. It goes all the way to 16 times. So like you don't want to just like focus on mining, get 99 mining. You want to actually do different things. Like even combat, like even though you don't have like let's just say again we don't have the combat rock at tier 1, but you have 20% hit chance. So like you can still do combat, get that 40 combat. Maybe do some easy quests. Like again, a lot of old free to play quests they get points, but you can just do them really quick. Like do the fastest quest that you can do. Um, Tier 4, 8 times multiplier. Rare items are 4 times as common. This is where it actually becomes uh quite strong. 4 times is pretty good. Unlock all items on tool belt. So I don't know what I don't know what's really relevant. Like bone crusher, charming imp, I guess. Um, I don't know. It's money thing. I don't know. The Gave Linus is able to fight. They probably have the Gave Linus at tier 4 because people can train crafting there. Like you can again not. I'm not sure what the XP rate, but you don't even have. That might actually be like the best crafting XP in the game. No lie. If you're like not PVMing and you want to get 80 invention, because you just go to the Gave Linus and you just keep chiseling at that rock, and you could probably get 80 crafting pretty fast. No. I'm curious for your thoughts on that. Do you think that is going to be a good method? Like just don't do that much crafting until you know you get the Gave Linus, or will be mining gemstone rocks be better? In my mind, again, level 40 is only 40,000 XP, which is absolutely nothing. So again, I would say you wouldn't treat this game like you're playing the main game where you just get all your stats up uniformly. Tier 5, there's no XP. It's still AX XP multiplier. We get Ancient Curses. I actually don't think Ancient Curses are actually that big of a deal for Melee or Necromancy. I do think, well, maybe for Necromancy because of Split Soul. But again, Melee can just use a Amulet of Zealots and heal because of the 10% passive healing. So Ancient Curses aren't actually a big deal for Melee at all. Just saying. When getting, also you need a low prayer requirement for Zealots compared to Ancients. When getting assigned a Soul Reaper task from death, you'll be able to choose which tasks you want. So just to help get more points, what a good task, a good fast task sounds like Chaos Elemental super fast. Although it can be competitive. Um, might just want to do DKs maybe, but tens or yeah maybe. I don't know. I don't want to do. I don't want to grind uniques until I have the maximum bonus. You know what I mean? Like I think it's again the best strategy. I think is just going to be the level up skills until you literally have tier 7 for the best drop chance. You can kill some bosses though for points, obviously, but don't try to go for specific drops. Just make your own with like smithing. Vorkath and Amaskar are available to be fought. And you can swap spellbooks and prayers at the sage, so at Lumbridge Sage. Vorkath and Amaskar. Amaskar's a really good boss for extremes. I don't know if you need the herbal level for it though. But yeah, you can also get 2 Meekins Light, so that's really it with that. 12x XP multiplier tier 6, so it goes from 8% to 12% now. Ancient Magic Spellbook unlocked. automatically, that is. You can do a Desert Treasure if you want it earlier, but I don't think you really need it, honestly. Lunar Magic spellbook and most spells unlocked. All Siren spells and prayers are unlocked. Um, does that mean we get AOD prayers? Like, do you not need to get a codex? That'd be interesting. I'm not sure. Rigor Vigor passive unlocked. That's a pretty big one for PVMing. Again, you don't really want to be PVMing too hardcore until tier 7, in my opinion. And then tier 7, 16 times multiplier experience, which is absolutely insane. Rare items are 6 times as common, and the advanced time spell can be cast without limit. So advanced time, you can get that Anachronia fully repaired, which is probably an achievement. Get the thermal bath perhaps done. You would have to maybe do some agility, but if again I'm assuming rare items, which includes the essential oils, I believe it's called, for the bath, can be found. And yeah, and so advanced time also helps Anachronia, so you can not even do farming and just do it at you know just prolong the speed of like rabbits and stuff and put a breeding pair, and you just get a bunch of experience that way. For example, have a bunch of dragons, like a baby dragon eggs, have 2 breeding pairs, go forward 24 hours with the spell, get them out of the paddock, like the breeding pair, do it again, do it again, do it again until they're elder. Like yeah, that's a really easy way to level up farming and also get the farming resources. It is still useful to take the farming perk where you only need 1 seed because to make extremes if you need it, but I don't know. Yeah. Besides that, yeah, really, what this tells me again is I really think the best plan is just don't really worry about drops. Like if you're doing necromancy, great. You can do the necromancy path, get your smithing up and mining to make the necromancy weapons, and but just still focus on skilling. Like if you're gonna do a boss, just kill like once or twice or maybe like 3 times. Just do some achievements and some easy score. Don't be like, okay, I'm in tier 4. I'm gonna do a Raxer now until I get a scythe. Like, what? Why would you do that? Like, you might as well just wait until it's 6 times as common. And even then, a scythe's not a big deal because we already have scythe with all of our uh melee weapons anyway, so who cares? Like just make a primal 2H or something or an Elder Rune 2H. Yeah, sure you can't augment it, but you don't really need the augment when you have like all these broken buffs, right? So that's that. Wilderness flash events will be available during League. So again, these are pretty broken, I think, in experience. Oh yeah, for farming too. Really good farming XP. So I think you're definitely in divination. Yeah, you're really gonna want to keep doing wilderness flash events. So a little bit of hourly for everyone. I think you go to Edgeville and you talk to the imp and he teleports you. I'm not sure if that needs a quest requirement, but yeah, you're definitely gonna want to do those wilderness flash events for experience. Uh, can the rewards be, besides like this whole tier stuff? If you talk about like rewards, most rewards will be purchasable from fellow players via the Grand Exchange when they're released. Certain rewards, such as trophies, will not be tradable. This also heavily implies that there will be some rewards that you can only get with points, so perhaps a ability override or something. So that's pretty exciting. I hope there are some more untradeable rewards. I wouldn't mind if you can maybe earn it in future leagues, but I don't know. I didn't think some stuff that's like, oh, I was there is kind of cool. Um, Will we get more dungeon tokens with completing a floor? They essentially said no. The tokens are calculated before the league multiplier is applied. So the league multiplier isn't a base XP increase; it's essentially a bonus experience. Essentially, it's probably not coded as bonus experience. It's just a different modifier. So if you do dungeoneering, don't expect a billion tokens. How important is dungeoneering to do? I mean, dungeoneering is kind of nice for to get the cape, but if you get the Slayer skull to teleport to tasks, I don't think you even need to really do dungeoneering at all, right? Like, what do you need dungeoneering for if you have all the 2 belt unlocked and you can teleport to any Slayer tasks? I don't even know. I don't think it's really that useful. The only thing that could be useful is like some shitty task that's like in a hole, like the dungeon. I don't know what it's called, but the little secret dungeons that you can find. They talk about the tools. So the pickaxe of the ages from the excavator relic functions as a tier 100 pickaxe and tier 99 Madoc. They don't say it because the Madoc of Time and Space and Guildmaster Tony's Madoc are tier 99 Madocs. So is it Guildmaster Tony's Madoc precision? You know, is it the same stats as that, or is it a Time and Space? Tier 1 pickaxe, there's no hero item for pickaxe, so I'm assuming it's just like the best pickaxe. The Hatchet Divinity, which is tier 100 hatchet, and Trapper's Harpoon doesn't have a direct comparison, but it's 5 times better than Tavia's Rod and 10 times better than a Crystal Rod. Tavia's Rod is a 10% increase to fishing, so yeah, it's 50% more fish or chance to successfully fish a fish. That's pretty darn good. I think you might not even fail fishing. Like I think the likelihood of fail a fish roll is probably very low. Like again, there was a video by Dragon Science before about fishing boost, like the fishing aura. Like 50%, like if you were at a 50% aura, it's way more than 50%. Like I think you might not even fail catching blubbers like at all, honestly. So that's pretty darn good. Again, if you're not using melee, I think you definitely are gonna need food. So again, uh, I would not sleep too much on blubbers because again, if you're using necromancy, if you're using range, if you're using magic, you might need food. Because you don't have that 10% healing. So I wouldn't sleep on this relic because the animal ringlet relic because you can fish blubbers really fast when you're AFK, like eating dinner or something. And you don't really eat many blubbers to kill, but it helps like DPS through things. So yeah, I might get this because of the rejuvenate relic. And besides that, I mean that's really it. I kind of want to go. I want to make this earlier, but yeah. Um, I really hate that people like, guys. It's not actually a video without me ranting, but this just really bothers me. Like, I hope you know, I'm gonna try my hardest, and by hardest, I mean I don't even think I need to even try to only like, okay, I need items. Let me just buy a bundle of vials and call it a day. Like, you don't need that many to like do the goals and leagues at all, you know. And it's like I don't know why this is a thing. I really feel like this just kills a lot of creativity. Like players is gonna be they're gonna treat leagues so boring and then go, wow, this league was so boring. And then again, I really hate the argument of, oh, it's old school RuneScape does it well. Old school RuneScape's a slower game. Like old school RuneScape's leagues is what RS3 is, and then RS3 leagues, guess what that is? It's like RS3 in like 5 years. So yeah, like we really just didn't need that at all. And if people say, "Oh, well, Old School RuneScape did it," that's the research. Okay, you know what? Old School RuneScape uses Legacy Combat. That's clearly more popular. It's time to revert. Let's revert from EOC to Legacy, guys. Yeah, let's use that fucking logic. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna go now. Yeah. Again, I do think the best tactic is just do a bunch of random stuff. Don't just tunnel on one skill. Like, oh, I'm gonna go for 99 mining. Well, yeah, you'll get points, but like, it's better to do a bunch of different, very different tasks instead of like, I'm stuck at this ore for 10 levels. Like, do something else. That's it. Yeah, because level 40, level 60, like level 60 is only 200,000 XP. It's just nothing. So yeah. Bye. Tell me what you think.